Today's repair, here it is. It's not marked, but probably based on the pattern that came recently and the previous repair. I think it's from the same pattern maker. They mentioned a unique person, so I believe it's related to that specific part. I think it's the Craftsmen, and yes, it says Craftsmen here. It's pasted here. Yes, got it. It seems like it's quite a critical area for you, considering how the store handled it. We'll fix the elbow part, all right? Well, usually I would recommend tough jersey, but this time you prefer it to be less noticeable, so I'll replace it with the same rubber mesh. I think it's fine. It's better to use and wear it for a while before replacing it, as it contributes to improving your service by consistently using a well-functioning wetsuit. It's like surfing, where you improve with a new surfboard. I've experienced that myself. You just have to do it. Otherwise, you won't get better at surfing. It should be smaller, right? You prefer it to be less noticeable. There are quite a few options available. Also, we need to make it easy to replace and sew. Otherwise, it can be a bit challenging if you try to do it yourself. I'll cut it like this. If the joint parts are too close, they might separate and create stress, potentially causing them to open up. It's good to talk about it, although I'll keep it brief this time. I don't think it's a significant issue, especially since it will be well finished, and I want to ensure there are no wrinkles. All right. Okay, before cutting, I'll remove the good part from the back. Done. Now, I'll proceed with the cutting. This black fabric doesn't stretch much. It's not a stretchable fabric. That's why the price might be reasonable, I think. In this particular pattern, I connect several parts, so I prioritize comfort when wearing it. It can be challenging or more of an image thing. It's good to have that kind of preference and attention to detail. All right, now I'll remove and replace the parts. Okay, the parts are removed, and I've applied the adhesive. Now, I'll assemble it as usual. Since it's rubber, it goes on the front. For each part, I find it easier to start from the curve and apply it. I mostly use a card when fitting it into the frame. Attaching this tape helps to thin out the adhesive. It's better not to apply too much, that's what I believe. But it also comes with experience. It depends on the workability as well. It also adds durability. By applying the adhesive twice, cracks may develop from the boundary of the adhesive. They may appear beside the joint parts. There's a possibility of cracks or tears depending on the fabric. It's not a straightforward decision whether applying the adhesive twice is good or not. Music. Using a solvent that affects the adhesive like seaweed, it's hard to say if it's good or bad. It depends on how it's used and how it changes over time. In terms of workability, I believe ease of processing is the most important. Check out the working video here.
はい、焼いて取りました。じゃあこれで切っていきますね。この黒い生地はそんなに伸びる生地使ってないですね。そんなにっていうか伸びる生地じゃないですね。だからお値段そこそこなんじゃないかなと思うんですけどね。でもね、結構この方の型紙ってパーツを結構つなげて取るので、着心地重視っていう感じがするみたいなんですよ。 ちょっと難しかったりとかします。組み立てなんかイメージ的に。でもいいんでしょうね。こだわりもあるんだと思いますよ。目がな。はい。じゃあこれでパーツを取って入れ替えます。はい、パーツが取れて、ボンドもつけましたので、いつものように組み立てていきたいと思います。これはラバーなんで表からですね。それぞれですけど、カーブから貼っていった方が僕はやりやすいなと思うので、こういう生地交換をして中にこうマスの中に入れるっていうんですかね。はめ込むときはだいたい僕はラバー、カーブからやっていきますね。なんかこのトルエンをつけることがボンドを薄くするっていうんですね。あまりやっぱつけすぎてはいけないと思うんですけど、それはやっぱ経験だと思います。作業性のことを考えると、あと耐久性もありますね。二度乗りしたことによってそのボンドの境目のとこから接合部分の横になるんですけどね、割れてくる、破れてくることもありますんで、生地にもよると思います。だから一概に二度乗りがいいとかのりをボンドを起こすようなこういう溶剤を使うっていうのはいい悪いは言えないと思いますね。やっぱ使っていく状態で変わってきますから、やっぱり加工しやすさがやっぱり作業性が一番いいんじゃないかなと思うんですけどね。はい、こんな感じです。あと裏塗って出来上がりですね。ご相談ください。